Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Guys, we got brand new news on Jon Jones. Jon Jones might actually be fighting next year. We actually might have a date for Jon Jones because news broke out today if you haven't seen it. The UFC is working on Jon Jones versus Francis Ngannou in March, I believe it was. They had an official date for it, but they're working on the fight right now, and Jon Jones versus Francis Ngannou is their plan. If Francis Ngannou is unable to take the fight for whatever reason, Jon Jones will be fighting Curtis Blaydes, and that is a very, very interesting opponent. So it seems like, especially from what Dana White has been saying recently, it really seems like Jon Jones is actually ready to go this time. But for me personally, as a UFC fan and someone who's been watching Jon Jones his whole career, I am not going to believe in a Jon Jones fight until I see him inside that octagon and the ref says fight, because anything can happen up to that point. I don't care if it's a day before, I don't care if it's an hour before. Look what happened with Derek Lewis just now. I was watching the card and then I'm like, oh, Derek Lewis is off, but this is Jon Jones we're talking about. We can never figure out when Jon Jones is going to fight. We don't know if he's telling the truth about anything, so I don't know. I'm just saying, Dana White, with what he's been saying right now, it seems like the Jon Jones fight is actually going to happen, but I am not going to get excited for this at all. Moving into the matchup, though, I think Francis Ngannou is the best heavyweight opponent he could possibly fight right now. Yes, absolutely. Ngannou has that power to put anybody away. And Jon Jones, he has looked absolutely sloppy in his last few fights. It seems like Jon Jones' best days are behind him, especially if he's not on PEDs anymore. Even still, though, with him gaining all of that weight and having the skill that he has, I believe he will be able to take down Francis Ngannou and hold him there and maybe keep him at range a little bit. The only chance that I see Francis Ngannou putting on Jones is two chances here. One, if Jones is a shell of his former self and does not move up to heavyweight well at all. Two, Francis Ngannou lands that KO blow, because he can do that against anybody. However, moving on though, Curtis Blaydes, horrible idea for Jon Jones. I wholeheartedly believe that Curtis Blaydes is the best heavyweight in that entire division. He just has a little bit of a chin problem. Skill-wise, I think he's the best. I think he'll outstrike Jones. I think he'll out-wrestle Jones. I think he'll be able to really hang on to him there. And historically, Jon Jones doesn't have a ton of power, so I wonder what'll happen if he's moving up to heavyweight. Will he gain a lot of power, or will Curtis Blaydes' chin not even matter and he'll just dominate Jon Jones? Point is, if I'm Jon Jones, I am absolutely praying that Francis Ngannou takes this fight, because that is the best matchup for him in the entire heavyweight division. That and maybe Stipe. Maybe Stipe, just because of Stipe's age and inactivity at this point, and maybe, who knows, he lost pretty bad last time. Maybe his chin's gone too, so who knows? If Jon Jones is fighting Francis Ngannou, Jones will destroy him, in my opinion, and the other way around, if he fights Curtis Blaydes, I think Jones will get destroyed. So I wonder if Jon Jones will actually take a fight with Curtis Blaydes. Apparently, that's the plan for the UFC, and I'm excited to hear more. Although, how excited can I get? Because I'll never have faith in a Jon Jones fight until he gets into that octagon. But guys, as always, I'd love to know what you think down below, and thank you so much for watching this video.